All right, so let's check out how this thing came out. This is our poor little Epiphone, a broken off headstock. I'm not sure if I recorded putting this to, fixing this. Maybe not. Anyway, it was a pretty decent enough break. It broke it completely off. You'll see once I take these off. But we use rubber bands to do the bulk of the clamping on this particular brake. Rubber bands can put down a lot of pressure, and they do it in a very even way if you wrap them kind of like this. I also put a clamp over a spot here that really wasn't getting good pressure to hopefully keep that down, but rubber bands. And a little trick here, use dowels through the headstock as anchor points or tuners, but I want the tuners out of the way for clamping purposes. And dowels zip tied to the front, which have an anchor point here. Works very well. Anyway, let's get you in the phone mount. Hold on, pause. All right, you guys get a good view of the vise? Okay. That there. Whoop. There we go. That's a little better. Maybe, kinda. Here, let's move this forward. Doesn't need to be grabbing it right there. There we go. That's the smarter way to do this. Let's do things smarter. Okay? Sound good? Just trying to get so you guys can see. There we go. Hey, I like that one. So, let's get this off of here. And we'll see how she came out. And you don't need to, stretch and tighten these things as much as you possibly can to the point of breaking. Just keep wrapping. Oh, all right. And let's see, where's the end of this one? There, I think. Get a couple different ones. All right, let's see, where's this one attached? Down here, maybe. There we go. All right. And what these also do is you can put pressure this way. That's kind of the idea. You don't have to wedge it between something, but you can press in against the brake while also putting down pressure the other way. Works very well. Oh, drop dowel. Come on, get off of there. Get off of there. All right. That. Okay. Pull that out. And you're wasting zip ties. Yeah, well, it'll be okay. There we go. I can still use that one. Okay, let's see how it worked. All right. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, which way you guys facing? That way? Yeah, okay. That's the glue squeeze out. It's not so bad. Here, I'm going to get some hot water and show you the easiest way in the world to take off regular dried up Type Bond 1 anyway. Pause. All right, so we got some just regular tap water that I've thrown in the microwave and heated up to probably pretty close to boiling, and letting it cool back a little bit, and taking a rag, just dipping the ends in it. Careful, don't burn yourself, obviously, and just kind of like this. Now this is a polyurethane finish, so I am not worried about it damaging finish. Yes, I know, French polish, you don't want to do this with French polish, but the channel's called Gorilla Guitar Repair, not Gorilla Violin and Fine Instrument Repair. Okay, thanks. But yeah, this does work on, you can do this on lacquer. Might not want the water to be super hot. Just might take you a little longer, but I wouldn't do it quite so close to boiling, because it can make lacquer finishes blush, which usually can be buffed out, but let it cool for a little bit. But look, see how easy that is? Don't have to file anything, scrape, sand, just a little bit of hot water. It's not going to compromise the joint. You obviously don't need to immerse it in hot water, but yeah, look at that. Look at that, nice and Very smooth. A little bit of a, we're going to sand out a little bit of a ridge there. Here, I'll turn it so you guys can see. But just keep cleaning a little bit. Yeah, being that I can, it wasn't as close to boiling as I thought. I can put my finger in it right now and it's not that bad. So you really don't need it that hot. I was just saying it's not going to hurt polyurethane. And word of warning on old, like 70s lacquer finishes, it will clean it. That could be good or bad depending on how your finish looks. If it has that hazy, kind of tacky look to it, then you'll make a clean spot. But yeah, if you ever put spray polish on an old finish and it gets sticky, it's because it's just basically a layer of film, and this just warm water and a little bit of dish soap will help if you want to clean it off. Like, 20-to-1 type of deal, very light mix. All right, let's check this out. So, let's see, focus. Not bad at all. Not bad. We'll sand that out a little bit, smooth it over. But for this, probably took, I might have an hour invested in this by the time we're done. And let's see how the front came out. The front wasn't too bad, but there was some chunks missing. Like there, that missing chunk should be covered by the truss rod. We'll see how, let's, got a little more glue there to clean off. Let's clean that off. All right, might as well. And don't worry, it's not going to soak into the raw wood. You really have to immerse it for a while, and we have an air gun. Clean anything out that might be in there. That might be some old super glue where the nut was as well. We'll chisel that out. But let's see, that's not too bad. Most of it's going to get hidden by the truss rod cover. All right, cool. I like it. This thing is going to live again. I know it's cheap guitar, but basically for an hour's labor. Sorry, loud. There, see? All the water gone. But yeah, for an hour's worth of labor, it will be totally salvageable. All right, let's, what do we want to do here? Let's do some sanding, or filing actually first. See if I can get it with a file. Here, let's turn this a little bit more. There, hey, that's a better angle, huh? This thing is an auger bit file. You've seen it on here before. And it will catch the edge. See, look, it'll skate across finish until it hits an edge. And then I can smooth those in before we put any filler or anything on there. I might knock back what's actually finished first before we put some glue on, some super glue to kind of fill up any holes like that, missing pieces. Yeah, if you're gentle, you can feel where the raised part is, and you can see there's not much. It went together a lot nicer than I anticipated, so that's good. Good. So that, we'll put a little super glue on there. And let me see if I can find a red. Sometimes you can get a little red Sharpie in there and it'll help it not look so obviously cracked. Pause. All right, I couldn't find a red Sharpie, so we are going to do this. We're gonna take a little of this Stumac Cherry Red and just kind of dab it onto a Q-tip and just kind of rub it on there. There we go. I'll be able to clean it right. Oh, it's not. Don't stop. 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 It'll be covered up by the super glue. And I'm going to wipe off the excess. It won't stick to the poly. Okay. So chill. But you have to make it. No, no. No, you don't. Not for this application. And let's just wipe it off a little bit. There you go. Fine. Whoops. All right. A little bit of ultra thin super glue just to kind of get in there and seal everything up. But it's not dry yet. It will be fine. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Okay. Now let's get a toothpick. And you can kind of pull super glue just like that. See that? Just kind of pull it to where you want it to go. It's not really going to dry as fast as everybody thinks it does, but here. Oh, you want to zoom in further? There, ooh, look at that. There we go. Yep, so, I mean, yeah, it's not going to even dry while I'm sitting here messing around with the camera. See? Just kind of pull it with the toothpick and kind of steer it into the cracks. And all right, let's hit it with some of this accelerator, glue boost. And now that makes it cure nice and quickly. That's gonna match up pretty good. See, told you it'd work. I tell you, drip super glue on the ground, on the floor. That's right, moss gluing my feet to the floor. Yeah, that didn't come out too terrible, did it? All right, still got a little low spot there. Let's take our file and level just a little bit and see where we are at. Again, it's just kind of knocking down the high areas of the glue. See where it's still shiny, whereas where it's still low. All right. You can hear a difference as it catches the actual glue in high areas. And always go diagonal to whatever you're trying to do. Try to avoid going like this. You can, but you get a better result if you're going not at a 90 degree to whatever you're trying to fix. Sometimes you have to, but I find you get better results. And your file is less apt to cause any damage, because that's bad. All right. Cool. Let's do another application there. Okay, let's first wipe it down with a little bit of water. I don't want any accelerator residue to make it cure too quick, and that stuff hangs around for a while. So we'll do that. Oh, you don't want to do it on wet things either. That one's a little damp. There we go. There we go. Okay. Same process. Come in with, here, there we go. Come in with just a little bit glue right just a dot there. There we go. And steer it with the Q-tip. Toothpick. That's not a Q-tip. Okay, let's hit that one where it sits. Getting better. A little drop there. I should have pulled that one to the side more, but that's all right. I didn't want to empty the pond. It might be just. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, and I'm gonna do it on the edge of the toothpick like this. Watch. Just a tiny bit on. Whoop. Just don't want to do it over the guitar. I don't want to drop anything on it. But kind of just put a little bit there, and you can transfer just a little bit of glue to fill in that little. All right. Okay, let's see where that got us. And the guy didn't want this to be finished or anything, or spend a ton of time on making it pretty. So we're gonna do this, and basically, here's where that droplet was. Just gotta be careful. Sometimes if there's a really big spot, you can turn the file while you're moving it and dig in by accident. That's getting there, and I still have a little bit of a low spot. I want to put the glue on in as thin of an application as possible, because it does weird things when you put the accelerator on it, and if it tries to dry too fast in a glob, it'll make a film, make a skin, you'll get bubbles, and you'll touch it and it'll squirt out from the side, makes a mess. So try to keep thin applications, right? Let's see where that might be. Just one more on that spot. We can move on to the sandpaper. Oh, there's a little bit of a ridge I just found. All right, we'll pull some glue over there. Make sure that's nice and sealed up. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Okay, no big deal. Where's my... There it is. I just put my super glue away. I couldn't find it. Like that. And we're going to use it just like a little paintbrush. If you use a thin enough amount, it won't run. A little bit more for up here. Okay. Over here maybe, might need a little bit over there. Let's get a little bit over here while we got the glue out. So let's drop there and then follow the crack. All right, that's not so bad. Cool. And you can just feel where the high spots are and just moving a way like this. And sorry if I get like when I'm doing this. I'm trying to pay attention to this and make it not so boring. Probably failing. Whatever. That's a lot better there. Okay, I think we filled that area up here. Yep, that looks pretty good. All right, I like it. Let's get a block and smooth it out some more. Let's see what I want to use for a block. This one, no. All right, hold on, pause. All right, so I got a little block here that I sanded flat, and that's just some old glue that was on there. And we're going to take a little water. Just put some water on there. Take some 600 grip. Oh, that face the right way. There we go. Just kind of do that. And we're going to start with 600 because I don't really need to take anything like really remove material, and it's just more things to have to polish out. Often I'll start at 400 or even 220, but 6 is just fine for this application. You got bumping the guitar. There we go. Try not to shake everything. Okay, there. I know you guys like to watch me sand things. There might, do I need to go back to 400? A little bump there. That was an impact point. Before I glued it up, I could see where something had hit right there. So I assume it fell over onto something and not just flopped and did the typical whiplash snap. Something like impacted right there, chopped it. Might have to go back a little bit on the hit just that spot with some 400 maybe. Yeah. All right. I'll take it back a little bit to that. Lightly do it by hand first. Well, I mean without the block. Limit the polishing to only the really necessary areas. Sometimes you have to change your mind in the middle of doing something. That's quite, no, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, we're getting there. Cool. Now let's, sorry. Now let's do our 600. Okay. There's no real ridges. I'm not going to worry about the block for right now. I'm just going to dip the sandpaper in water. What do you think? Am I doing everything wrong? Probably. Okay, I think we're coming along nicely. That's a lot more betterer. That annoys some people when I say it like that. I hope so. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's wipe it down, see what we got. Oh yeah, that'll be fine. That'll do, donkey. Get some 1000 grit. Dip that in the water. All right, I think this thing's gonna come out just fine. Well, as good as it was before it got broken. I have no issue with cheap guitars. I love playing cheap guitars. I like expensive guitars too. Let's see what that's got us now. All right. It's 1000. Let's do a 1500. Oh, come on. Let me move this. Here, let's swing out a little bit, and I'm going to move this out of the vise a little bit so I can have a little more room. That's one of the issues with fixing the spot. Spot turns from that to that to that to that. When it comes to polishing it out. That die worked pretty good, huh? What do you think? See? Told you. You guys thought I was crazy. All right, that's 15. And I have some 2000 that I'll hit it with. And then we will take it to the buffer. Get to the buffer. There's some 2000. There's some 2000. All right, you guys like watching me sand? Getting some of you excited, perverts. Hey, I think we are. What was that? Somebody leave their phone here? That wasn't you guys. All right, let's see. I'm gonna pause. All right, got you guys in that custom mount that Brett made for me, so you get to see a unique view of the buffer, maybe, or you'll fall on the floor, whichever. So, buffer. Oh, we don't want We want about 1800. Is that too much? Not enough? I don't know. Just guessing here. Some compound on there. Alright, let's see what happens. That's better. Hey, look at that. That's what it'll be, right? back to the bench. Kind of a cool view, huh? Flying. Buffer off. It's a neat view. Tour around the shop, neck angle style. Thanks, Brett. This thing's a ton of fun. All right, not fooling around. Back to the bench and pause. All right, there's the thing we had the phone in, but here, check this out. Let's see. We can see. Not bad, huh? Let's see if we can show where that actual impact. There it is. You can see it from that angle. But you can see where it like cracked and pressed in. Not bad. Look at that. A little bit unevenness still, but I think considering what the customer wanted and what we had time to do, that is not bad at all. The front might need a little more attention. Let's take a look here. Hold on. All right. Let's take this thing off. Get that out of the way. And you think you guys could go back in your holder. Pause. Okay. Let's flip her over. Hey, check this out. Look at this. What? Huh. That is... What do you think? Straight from the factory. It had a crack right through it. You can see where it was broken. And they just... Come on, focus. Sorry, this thing just... Let's try this view. See if this is any better. See if I can get the ring things reflect. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That was finished right over. Is it broke? Ah, we don't care. Send it. It was only mostly broken. All right, well, that wasn't the broken part that we had to fix, but here, check this out. Just like factory. See, they do come with broken necks. All right, oh yeah, so this, I might try to fill that in a little bit just to make it look not so broken. But I can see that causing problems. It's stable, it's secure. I'll get a little super glue in there to cover up, make it not look like an obvious white line, but we're not gonna go nuts on this one either. Customer just wanted it smooth, not kind of doing him a solid by making it look a little prettier. All right. Let's get a little of that in there. Let's go right in from this side. If anything, it'll seal up that wood in there. I want to, yes, let's do this first. Let's get a little, hold on, I'm gonna grab one of those furniture markers. Hold on. All right, these things seem like, you've seen these things around. I think I bought these like TJ Maxx or something. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little Gorilla Guitar Repair custom stain job. There, over that, and then like that. Try to not have it be obviously bright bare wood, anything that you can see through. Okay. I know, it's not the right way to do it. This one's almost dry. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin it, I know, yep, so bad. Here. Oh, all right, cool. Call that good enough. Make it custom, right? Now we're gonna get a little super glue in there, seal all this up, let it kind of wick its way. Don't worry, it's not gonna go down the truss rod cavity, it's angled backwards. Calm down. not going to sand this. I'm just sealing up this crack. Because it'll be very visible sanding, and surprisingly, this is an easy spot to make it look a lot worse. There we go. There. Cool. I'll keep that from continuing to chip out. And also, it's a little buckled, so if you, well, fix it like you did, you can't, because there is enough of a ridge there. If I start sanding on that, it'll just go wider and wider, and it'll look worse and worse. So there's a reason why I'm not, other than laziness. Sometimes you have to know when to stop, right? Okay, clean that up. Get the tuners back in it. This thing will be, get the nut back in it. Did the nut survive? I think it did, if I remember right. I think I got it in the parts bag somewhere. I'm pretty sure the nut was intact. That's what she said. Who's dinging me? Oh, that was one of my friends replying about a band I sent to him. You guys checked out the band Crucified Barbara? They're like girl punk, kind of thrash, 90s style-ish maybe, I don't know, but they're fun. Alright, let's pick up our stuff. Alright, let's pause, you guys. Pause. Alright, we're going to continue from that angle. Why with the dinging? Let's get this back together. Oh my God. Okay. Was there a shim in this pocket? I want to think that there was. Yeah, there was. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Put it in here. If not, I will grab another one. Where did I just see a decent shim? Where'd it go? Just had it. Oh, there we go. One piece of sandpaper. Hey, one piece of sandpaper. That'll do just fine. What Fender used to do, still does. Oh, should I clean that board first? I'll do it on the guitar. Oh, sorry. Whack. Not used to a light being there. Okay. All right, get that hand torquing. Nice. So I did not hit the light this time. Break the headstock off again. All right, what's the view looking like from there? Oh, I must. I knocked it out of alignment, didn't I? Oh, I don't know if I like this camera placement. Not sure I'm a fan. I have to move you guys. Oh my God! Stop. Oh, some updates. My phone wanting me to update things. Great. Let's see, was there a chunk of old glue in there? Probably. Probably. Where's my file? Or chisel? Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, that was from when a little bit of glue residue. Some from them, some from me. Let's clean it all out. nothing stuck to that. That seems a lot betterer. Yep. Okay, cool. And where is my glue? There's the glue. And all you need is a couple of dots there and one there. Don't need to slather the whole thing with glue. I kind of just do that and give it a little wiggle back and forth. Seat it in there, and you have a little bit of time to get it oriented like you like it. Hit that side with a little bit of accelerator. And that'll do it. Glue away. Alright, let's clean these frets. And yes, it's steel wool 4/0 or 4/0. Cleans and polishes the boards and frets very nicely. Well, you can tell the fret ends aren't great. Oh, is there a chip there? What is that? What's going on here? Oh, missing some finish. That's annoying. All right. Here, we're gonna, okay. Let's quickly patch that. That's a real annoying place to have a finished thing. That wasn't part of the repair, but that's all right. Take a second just to make it a lot better. Same idea as before. Pull the super glue where you want it. Hit it with the accelerator. And take off any high spots, which I don't think there are many. Oh, yeah, there were. Oh, I was using the wrong side of the file. That's why I didn't do anything. Better. Boy, I wonder if that thing hit there too when it fell, or whatever happened. All right, that's better. That's better. We're not going to go crazy on that one. Yeah, okay. But that'll keep it from being jagged feeling, except for that fret edge there. Why? I'm not doing fret ends on this. All right, doesn't feel jagged now. That's better. Okay. Nailed it. Again, we're only doing what the customer wants us out to do. I'm not going to charge for that. Wow, this board I don't think has ever been cleaned. Never ever. Swing in a little further. There we go. I think that angle. What's that angle? All right. Again, boring parts. I'll probably time lapse this. And maybe not. I don't know. Ew, these frets have like filth built up on the edges, so ugh. Switching to give my right hand a break. Starting to get cramped. clean up the edges there on this side of the frets. There's like something must have got splattered on it or something up here. That's nasty. Huh. It's guitars get a lot of go through a lot of abuse sometimes. You shouldn't talk bad about somebody's. No, it's not talking bad. It's just a fact. This fingerboard was gross. It's not gonna hurt the pickups. Calm down. You're gonna ruin those pickups. Somebody told me that happens. They were wrong. Here, watch this. See that? Oh no. Steel wool. Pickups are gonna self-destruct. You shouldn't do that just to prove a point. I don't care. Not hurting it. Not hurting it one little bit. It's a myth. Wow, there's like some filth on this board. Maybe that was factory filth. That's probably where all the tone was, right? Hey, look, the little neat magnetic fields. You can see that. Making you guys really mad. The steel wool haters, right? All right, here, watch so I can prove it's not a problem. There. Fixed. Now, let's do a little feed and wax. There we go, that'll be enough. That'll be enough. We got a half wetted rag anyway. Nice, look at that. That looks a lot better, huh? And by the way, when you guys do complain about silly stuff, that's how I imagine your voice sounds. So, let's see. Ooh, we're gonna need to come out. Or don't come out. That's not gonna intonate. There's like 0 range in these saddles. Well, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. I should be facing the other way. Why is that so stuck? Where's my good screw? There it is. That screwdriver. There we go. Yeah, normally I face the screws forward, but it looks like they've already been cut for little strings on that side. So that's where we're staying. Okay. Where's my toothbrush? And this works. Toothbrushes work great for cleaning up old hardware. This Taylor satin finish works great for softening old crust. Just like that. Now that our air compressor is shut up. That brand new. Okay, this stuff's had enough time to sink in. Where's my Ernie ball polish? Where's my ball polish? There it is. Don't want to lose my ball polish, right? See? Ball polish. I like that stuff better for shiny finishes. It does have a little bit of wax in it. Boy, this thing definitely had a layer of crud on it. I kind of like it though. Depending how that neck feels once it's strung up. Maybe I'll keep an eye out for one of these. It can't be much money. One of these, like $100. Jeez. Oh man, the amount of, oh, look at that. Somebody tried to, there was something stuck there, and somebody scrubbed on it, and with something semi-abrasive. I may have to buff that out just because it's going to bother me. That's a bummer. Yeah, you can tell somebody tried cleaning it at one point with something that had some, I don't know what that is. Steel wool, maybe? Anyway, probably just put tuners back in. Oh, gross. There's stuff on the back of that neck. Some of that feeding wax. These high quality Epiphone tuning machines. Those could, you know, if this were mine, I would replace those. They're not terrific, but they do work. And that's not what he wanted anyway. Yeah, incoming Bosch. There it is. Cool. Oh yeah, those are. Oop, let's see if we can tighten those up. Maybe stripped, maybe, or just loose. Stripped. And this one? Stripped. Okay. Let's fix that the easy way. All right. Toothpick action. Break it off. Stick it in. Break it off. And that's it. Oh, I know. I'm supposed to drill it out, dowel it, use the Stumac tool. Wait 24 to 48 hours, strip it, refinish it. Only then will it work. Right? Obviously. Okay, let's clean this up, get the dirty handprints off of it. All right. Okay, leave the truss rod cover off, but it's gonna, yeah, see? You'll see a little bit of a crack there, but that's okay. It's just a battle scar. That back on backwards like it was. Why is this in my way? All right, we're gonna figure out what strings he wants. Pause. All right, we're back. Let's see if we can get a better angle of the dangle here. We're going with D'Addario EXL 110. String I usually use. It's a good string. Ooh, let's clean that bridge. Our tailpiece. That thing is Also nasty. Okay, now that's less filthy. Stop talking bad about that, guys. No, it's filthy. Do one, just hold the tailpiece on. There we go. Don't need to do any silly luthier's knots. How can you guys see back that way? Let's do that. There. And you can kind of see a little better. Cool. Again, all you need to do here, let's get a better angle of this. That. How's that? Terrible. All you need to do, once around through the hole like that. That's it. That, watch, see, do it again. Super easy, super fast. You always have the correct amount. If you want to go around twice on the plain strings, you can. Doesn't make much of a difference. I'll go that way. That. That's the fastest way. There. Like that. Okay. Swing it back out. Like that. And ready, incoming Bosch. Oh, bridge is too low. Push that. All right, let's raise our bridge here. We'll see what's going on here. Let's do that. Okay. It's good enough for right now. See, watch, look. Ready? It's not slipping through. See, no slipping. It'll settle in. You can see him move. That one moved a little bit when it settled in. Now, watch, this one might move. Watch this. Ready? This much is going to move. There you go. That's it. And the wound ones, I mean, they're not going to slip. It's just not going to. Stop it with your luthier knots. But Martin does it. I don't care. I think we have bad ground. What do you think? Like horror movie. Okay. Fine. Let's get this thing. Let's see where. Oh, neck doesn't look too bad. Needs a little bit of a truss rod adjustment. Let's do that. What is that? Is it a 4 or a 5? Oh, that's a 5 mil. This must be an older one. Where's my millimeter? 5 millimeter. Crunch. I don't think it's probably ever been adjusted. Can you guys see what's going on? Yeah, kind of, no. Yeah, I don't think this ever has had anyone adjust it. Hey, that came out actually, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but that thing came out nice and straight. Look at that. This thing is probably made by Samick. Is there a number on? Nope, it's gone. It was a sticker, so it's probably made by Samick. These were good guitars. I would definitely take this. Okay, we gotta fix that though. All right, okay. All right, put you guys back over there. Pause. Okay, now that our soldering iron is heated up, let's see what's going on in here. I brought over a new jack preemptively because it's probably some crap jack that we might as well change. Anyway, here, watch it. Trick to get these off when they're all tight like that, and you don't want to take a good size, larger size wood screw, spin it in just a little bit, pop, there you go. No prying, no chipping. All right, that's factory work. Let's give it some deoxit. Clean up these pots. Get rid of any crackles. And can we go right? No, let's go on this side. Yeah, that's the original jack. I gotta see how dirty it is. Anyway, so we are replacing that jack with a Switchcraft, brand new one. We need that and that. Is that the right? Nope. I knew that wasn't the right size. That one though. Okay. It's been twisted a bunch of times, so let's. Is it still? I will just snip it. It's not that bad. If it was all frayed, I would just snip it and restrip it, but it doesn't. It looked like it didn't get twisted that bad. So let's see if you can watch me burn myself. There we go. That. And that. Throw that away. Now let's untwist this wire. There we go. It's because people, when the jacks loosen up, as most of you know, and those that don't, if your jack loosens up, don't just crank on the nut. You'll feel it start to spin, tighten up. You'll think it's tightening. You're just twisting the wire, and then you break it, and then nobody's happy. All right, so we'll go right in there, like that. Let's get a little solder protector. You guys are about to yell at me, weren't you? Don't solder over that guy's guitar. I know. I know. Let's angle this back just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. That's where I want it. Stay there, maybe. Oh, almost bumped it with my soldering iron cable, and that would have been bad. You guys see what's going on here? I'll swing in for a close-up. There. Okay, just put solder. Always, I just clean the tip. Always clean the tip. Heat the piece, not the solder. Or kind of at the same time. Come on, get on there. Oh, did that jack have a little bit of corrosion on that terminal? Let's flip it over. Let me do the other side first. Let that cool. There we go. Let's re-hit that other side from the back. Hit it from the back. I like to make sure solder got flowed all over wherever. There we go. That looks good. Also, get that one. Come on. Sometimes old wire has a spot where it just doesn't want to solder. All right, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, you guys couldn't see any of that. Sorry. Had to hold it. Cool. That looks good. Looks good. Clip off the excess. All right, zoom back out because that you don't need to see everything that close. All right. Hopefully that'll fit through the hole. That'll be a bummer if it didn't. Oh, did they get me? Am I gonna have to do this again? Really? You jerks. Oh no, there we go. Cool, got it. I've had to do that where the new jack's just slightly bigger than the old jack. Also, lock washer. Very, very necessary. Okay, here we are. That and larger wrench. There we go. Might need that again. Sometimes these things will only work if it had a cheap jack in there. They only make room enough for the cheap jacks. So you have to figure out the right. Sometimes you even have to like carve out a spot in there. Right, let's come back a little bit. Oh, it's tilting. Come on. All right, and let's see. It went like that way before. Let's see if this way is going to be the right way. Just put in a couple of screws and hope that it plugs in. No issues. Yeah, what do you think? It's a little tighter than I would prefer, but is it going to bend it? No? Oh, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Now let's double check our controls are good. Yep. Wonder which way they want that facing. It's probably loose. Yep. There we go. Also can tighten up these. Look at that. These things are really handy. Right underneath it. Don't take the knobs off. Just reach under and just like that. Cool. Now we can get back to actually setting up the guitar. Cool. All right. Swing you guys out like this and like this. How's that? Like that view? How's that going to work for you? All right, let's go with that. What do you think? Bring these pickups up to where they should be. It's way too low. Hey look, there's a nice easy slot in the top of that bridge to adjust the action. Doesn't that make sense, Gibson? It's not original. There we go. It's not bad. Maybe bring that side down just a touch. Oh. These are way too low. Around anywhere, quarter, an eighth of an inch, wherever you like it. Doesn't need to be right up to the string. Right in. All right. I'm betting that D will be a little flat when we get there, but we'll see. I hope we don't have a flat D. Nobody wants a flat D. It'll be close. Oh, come on, turn. There we go. These have never been turned before. Guarantee it. How do I know without checking those? Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm usually pretty good at guessing these. All right. So. A little bit. As well as the A. All right. We really should flip those saddles around. Fine. That's why I didn't cut them yet. These strings out of the way. And pop this up and over. Let's go from there. Try not to scratch everything. Come on. There we go. The E also. Usually there's enough room there. Come on. Out. Out. Please come out. Oh, there it goes. Nailed it. This, and you can kind of use the other thread, the other screws. That one might be too tight up against the. Let's move this a little bit this way. Still pretty tight. All right. Oh, there we go. Out. There we go. All right. We're just turning these around so they can get a little more range in the other direction. So like that. And that was the A. Whoops. Backwards. Let's just get it ready. Come on. Get that one in there, ready to go. Maybe we can get 2 for 1 on this one. That one. Whoops. Okay, let's see if we can sneak this one out and around. All right. And we'll get that one moved. Okay, they're ready to go in. There, that one, this dumb thing back where it goes. Cool. All right, now that'll be better. Now this one's gonna wanna be about there. And this one's gonna wanna be about there. And this one's probably gonna be back a little bit too. Probably about there. Okay. Now, tune her back up. Okay. Cool. Let's cut these in now. Properly, that is. I have to raise the action. These saddles had quite the tall point. Oh, that one's just crappy. Can we get that to go any further? What's going on here? What's happening? Oh yeah. That's why. These were not set in all the way. Now they are. Ooh, that one's a string breaker. Wow, that thing had a really sharp edge. That'll be better. Same here. Wow. Air gun. Put that back where it goes. There we go. Okay. I bet we're going to have to bring the action back up. Yep. Okay, let's try that. Now let's check the intonation. See, still a little flat. All right, I hear somebody coming. I have to quiet down. No. 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 What's up, Doug?